Hey there, and happy St. Patrick's Day. This is David O. Gardner here with your St. Patrick's Day solo ad and other traffic generating techniques. Now, what I'm doing, this is part of a month-long or almost a month-long process I'm trying to do. I'm trying to win a trip to hang out with Russell Brunson and some of his top networkers and some of his top affiliates in Idaho with his Traffic Secrets launch. So you can go to thedavidgardner.com/traffic secrets right now and grab your copy of Russell Brunson's Traffic Secrets book. Now I'm going to have huge bonuses for this, so look at my other posts, maybe look at below to see the link where you can find out the bonuses. Today I'm just going to focus on 13 lucky strategies that you can get and actually use and implement, and not necessarily strategies, but actually not necessarily lucky, but actually proven techniques, things that I've done over my 10 plus years in marketing, things that Russell has done, and I'm guessing, I haven't read the book yet, but I'm guessing he hits hints on a lot of these in here. So we're going to go through our St. Patrick's Day traffic generation techniques. Now, it's 2020. There's a lot going around in the world with things like coronavirus and things being shut down. Their bars are being shut down, restaurants, movie theaters, weights and so on, workout places and so on and so forth. So, I'm just going to play with my beard here for a moment. The hair keeps tickling. But one of the things that you can do is work from home and still engage with your customers and clients. And so all of this is going to be beneficial for you. So make sure you follow along as we go through. There is actually 13. And ironically, I heard something this morning on the radio. He said they wanted to call it Ain't Patrick's Day, right? Instead of St. Patrick's Day, but Ain't Patrick's Day. But they actually had some panpipers come, not panpipers, but bagpipers come in. Panpipers, I'm thinking when I lived in the tropics many, many years ago. So right now, traffic generation. Now, take a side note. I am a full-time high school science teacher. So by contract, I am still fortunate to be getting paid, but I have the back story, and I have a backup plan. I have the business that I'm building on the side. I can work from home. And so with all the government shutdowns of schools, a lot of people are worried that they're not going to get paid. And so if you're on an hourly job or if your business shuts down, that presents major problems. So having a backup plan, having a business, having an ability to work from home is crucial. And I'm going to go through some of the major concepts and major strategies that you can start to implement today. And these are just a fraction of what's actually out there. So again, I highly recommend, because Russell's the man here, go to thedavidgardner.com/traffic secrets, or go down below and click the link so you can actually grab the book. It's only $9.95. It's a free plus shipping offer. Okay, the book normally would be about like $25 to $29 if you buy it in the store or if you buy it on Amazon, but right now you can get it just for the cost of shipping. It's a hardbound book and it's chock full of knowledge. Now, I highly recommend you take some of the upsells, because the book won't be shipped for over a month because they have to figure out how many they've actually sold before their publisher will create that many. And so, again, thedavidgardner.com/traffic secrets, and we'll get to this right in a minute. So I want to quickly talk about some of the bonuses. Again, I've been involved in marketing since about 2009. In 2012, I had the ability and the opportunity to go over to Kenya and experience a trip with Russell Brunson and a bunch of other major marketers through the World Teacher 8. I actually won one of Russell's courses, the .com Secrets X, in his contest there, and he took me as a guest. So I got to hang out with him and get to know him and his wife very well over that week. So I've been following him and following his strategies. And what I did this morning, I went through and put a list of traffic things that I have done to generate traffic, either outright or I've taken part in those last 11, 12 years, so on and so forth, and I will continue to. So again, these are things you can start to implement today. You're not going to implement all of them today, but you can start to pick and choose which ones you want to use, which ones fit great with you. So let's get to it. Oh yeah, first, some of those bonuses. All of those 10 plus years, I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on courses from Russell himself, from people like Dagan Smith, Mike Dillard, Michelle Pesco-Solido, who's been involved in other things that I've belonged to, Gus Sevilla, mastermind group that I've been in, both online and offline working. And so all of these guys, Ray Higdon, okay, I'm trying to think off the top of my head, I have a stack of my notebooks I am going to be sharing as for those people who actually purchase through my link just for $9.95. I'm going to be sharing some of the major strategies and copies of my notes that I took in those courses. Okay, I'm going to be hitting you up with those traffic things. I'm going to be hitting you up with a bonus silver. I know we talk about gold in our pot of gold, but you're going to build this thing into your pot of gold. And I'm going to be sharing that with you as well with a Traffic Generation Club Silver membership, which has people like Mark Joyner, Robert Putty, you and Chia, people that are $1 million earners online. And so I'm going to give you access to that, okay, because I belong to that and I have the ability to give out memberships to that. So I'm going to hook you up with that. I'm going to hook you up with a trip, okay? Now, you have to cover, of course, your transportation. You got to cover your food, and you also have to cover your daily fees and government taxes. But I'm going to cover the actual hotel stay. Now, with all this being stuck in our house and being locked down, you're going to want to go on a vacation maybe 4 or 5, 6 months from now. I'm going to hook you up with that. We have over 50 choices to choose from around the world, including the US, Thailand, Spain, Mexico, so on and so forth. Okay? And so those are 3 crucial things right there, and huge things. I'm also going to review your website or product and give you recommendations of how you can go and strategize to build your business and to move that product. Now, if you take the upsell, if you take any of the upsells, I'm going to give you a copy of my physical book, The $2 Secret. I'm going to physically send it to you, which has more strategies that I go on. And I actually have a different set of 13 lucky strategies and techniques, processes that I go through that help me build my business. Okay? And so my goal is to win, not necessarily, I would love to win, of course, but I want to be in the top 10. Okay, I'm always shooting and always looking for contests. I love games. I love being able to win. Like I said, I won Russell's contest back in 2012. I want to be on the leaderboard in this contest as well. In one of my main programs, basically it's an MLM company with marketing tools and fitness on the back end. I am number 11 all time in sales then, and I check that thing daily because I want to beat myself. Okay, that's the thing. I want to be able to get into a higher level and beat other people. And so I actually use and implement some of these strategies that we're going to be pulling out over the next, 10, 15, 20 minutes here. So stick along, and here we go. Now, I just have my clipboard here because I got some of my notes. I got some colored markers here. We'll try to make it interesting. And, again, we'll kind of go through. You should hopefully be able to read it. If not, we'll zoom in. And again, I'll have some of that list below. So just read the information below, and you'll actually be able to see this as well. So we have St. Patrick's Day. Now, we're going to do number 1. One of the biggest things that you hear about marketers online is doing what's called solo ads. Now, solo ads are a form of marketing where you actually use another person's list. So, for example, I can go on to many different websites, and you can see the recommendations below. Places like Udemy, Traffic for Me, okay, so on and so forth, where I will pay a certain amount for so many clicks and views of my website. And what they'll do is they will use their traffic generation techniques, and maybe they have a big list, maybe they have, other advertising that they're using, and they're going to make people click and then see my page. Whether it's, 20 clicks, 50 clicks, 100, 10,000 clicks, whatever it is, you can pick multiple values for that. Of course, the more clicks you have, it's going to be a higher price point, but it's also maybe going to be a better rate. Okay, maybe you're paying anywhere from $1 to $2 a click or 60 cents a click, and maybe you spend and buy more clicks, and maybe you're only spending 80 cents down to 40 cents. Okay, so solo ads are a great way to work to try to get fast traffic to your site. I would highly recommend always sending them to a lead capture page. Don't send them to a sales page, because you want to build your list first in the process. Then after that page, after they've opted in, you give them what you offered on the previous page, but then maybe send them to another product or an upsell and or a one-time offer, okay, where you can actually sell your product. So solo ads is our S. The T is teleseminars. Or you may have known and taken part in webinars, okay? Now, I haven't run many of these, but I've been on hundreds of webinars, and I've actually sent a lot of my leads or sent my traffic to webinars. And so I would want to have the lead first, people that I know or people that are connected to me on social media. I'm going to send them to a webinar where someone's going to go in and actually give background details, maybe give live chat, and give examples of what that product's all about. So it's live, people actually see it, and people are more willing to actually communicate, ask questions, get their questions answered right there live, and you will then have a greater chance of having someone click that button to join you or to buy that product, okay? Teleseminars would be doing the same thing, but you'd be doing it on the phone, of course, all right? Maybe through your iPhone, or if you're old school, maybe you still got a rotary dial. I don't know, but maybe you remember doing one of those back in the day. All right, to P, or the letter P in the Patrick, pinging, okay? Now this would be, for example, your blog. Okay, recommended site, pingler.com. Okay, Pingler.com is free service. All you do is take your link for your post and you put a title, and you can choose up to 3 categories of where you want that to be pinged. Now, to ping means that the services are going to send it out. I need to shave here. They're going to send it out, and what they do is, things like Google bots, Google crawlers, and web search, they are going to then recognize that you have new, fresh content. Okay, so what that does is help to bring you up higher in the search rankings for your topic. Now, make sure your post is keyword rich. Make sure your link also has keywords in it, for example, as well. So, for example, one of the posts that I did at my website was the davidgardner.com / I believe it was Traffic Secrets bonus. Now, there might even have been, I believe that maybe there was a dash between traffic and secrets and then a dash between secrets and bonus. So the words Traffic Secrets bonus is in there, and that's the title of Russell's book. And so my link was, the davidgardner.com / Traffic Secrets bonus, and my title of the post was Traffic Secrets bonus. So you want to make sure that there's relevant information there to tie it in. But again, the whole idea of Pingler is it's going to send and share that out so that you have information spreading out online for your actual blog post, just to show that you're creating content. All right, we'll switch up the colors a little bit here. Article writing for A. If you can write articles, okay, I was just going through, again, I mentioned a little minute ago, I mentioned going through the blogs, the bonuses for when you buy the Traffic Secrets. Now, as I was going through that, I found some of the local magazines that my community had. We had a nice color printed magazine, like on glossy paper, and for at least 4 issues, I finally got in because I noticed people were writing and submitting articles. And so I actually started to submit articles on traffic generation, email autoresponders, ROI for, return on investment, LCV, lifetime customer value, and things like that. And so people started to see my posts in the community and they started to check out my website. So I got some leads that way. So I was providing detail and value to something, and they were then getting material that they could have. They were getting the content, I was providing the value, and then people were coming to my site. So anywhere you can do article writing, whether it's a newspaper and physically get something in someone's hand, or it's on things like e-zines. Okay, an e-zine, for example, would be a digital material or digital place where you could actually submit your materials and you could have value content. And then at the bottom, you may have a link to your product, or maybe you have a author bio that goes back to your website. And so article writing is great because these are things that are, once they're set, they're there for eternity. So if someone is searching, because e-zines have thousands and thousands of articles, they rank higher overall. So when people are searching them, they're likely to come up more at the top versus just a single blog, especially if you're starting your own blog out. All right, the T, traffic co-ops. Now, a traffic co-op is kind of what it sounds. Everyone's cooperating together. So if you had $1,000, let's just say you had $1,000, and we'll keep the math simple, it's $1 a click, okay? So you're going to spend $1,000 for you to get 1,000 clicks just for your website, but your team doesn't benefit at all, okay? Now, let's say, for example, you put in $100 and everyone below you on your team puts in $100 and we get 10 people, therefore we have $1,000. Now you're only spending 10%, so you're spending $100, but your team is getting those 1,000 clicks. So you're seeing team growth with less effort, okay, with less cost. Now, sometimes what also happens, let's say, for example, it's $1 click at $500, and so you have 500 and you're going to get 500 clicks. But let's say at 10,000, it's only 75 cents a click. Let's say it goes down, so it only costs you $750. So if you have that, so really you could charge those 10 people $100, you get your 1,000 clicks, so they're still getting a price that they're used to, but you could throw them extra clicks. So instead of saying they're going to get 100 clicks at $1 a piece, you say maybe you're each going to get 125 clicks. So it actually reduces their price. So the more money that you can pool together, the more clicks you're going to get and better price point you're going to get. And then what you do is you put them through a traffic rotator. Okay, usually you have a rotator so that once that traffic starts to go, and this might tie in with solo ads, you might buy it with a traffic provider who does solo ads. And once we do that, let's say we have those 1,000 clicks, Those 1,000 clicks are then going to go. So the first click goes to me, second click goes to Bob, third click goes to Susie, fourth click goes to Jane, fifth, so on and so forth to 10. And then it goes back me, Bob, Susie, Jane, and then the 6 more. And then it goes, then click, what would be on 21 would be me, 22 would be Bob, 23 would be Susie, 24 would be Jane. And it just keeps repeating and repeating and repeating. That's one way you can do it, okay? So that's a traffic co-op, okay? Our next one, R, review. Okay? Review your products. Okay? Create content that reviews it. Maybe you submit something on Amazon if you bought it through there, and people will start to recognize you. Okay? I've done reviews of products on Amazon, and I've also put those videos onto my YouTube channel, which we'll get to in a little bit. And people have found me for testing other products, okay, to try to give me a product so that I could review it, okay? So it's a good way to get some traffic and to get people to come find you by reviewing their products. You could tag them in it, they'll recognize you, maybe they'll give you a shout out, and then people start to find you and people start to look at you and maybe connect with you, okay? So that's one way to do that. All right, so excuse me. I just dropped my green marker here. So reviewing products. All right, let's switch the color up here again. We'll actually go to that green one. Okay? Let's see. Instagram. Okay, now this could be Instagram posts or ads. Okay? Now, if you want to pay, you can do Instagram ads. If you just want to post, you can actually increase your traffic by providing value and telling people what to do. Provide some value. That's the key. Always provide value. Just don't say, go click my link, or don't show a video, or don't show a post or a short video clip in Instagram and just say, click here, or, the name of your site.com. But actually put something that's value laden and something that's stimulating to the person, maybe curiosity, provoking, that wants them to go find out and to get more. Okay, same thing with the ads. If you're going to have them swipe up, make sure it's curiosity provoking. Get them to want to learn more and find out more, okay? So Instagram, same thing holds true with Facebook and other social media that you might use, okay? The C, commenting. Comment on other blogs. Now I'm going to write link and question mark there. A lot of times, and in the past I used to do it, some blogs are stopping it now, they're called no follow links. And so in the past what you could do is you could actually put a value comment onto someone's blog post, and then you could leave your name, your email, but then you could also leave your website or your link to your website. And usually if the system collected it, your website would then show up as a link to your name, which is really cool, because if someone else comes and looks at the comments and they like your comment, they might want to find out more about you or your product. And so they'll click the link and they'll go to your website. Now, years ago, it used to generate like links going back to your site. And so again, this whole thing about no follow links, where they don't follow it anymore, or basically the search engines will kind of block and ignore it, but it's still present, it's still there. So if you can find areas that you can leave a link, that could be very beneficial to you. So again, you go and you leave a comment on, Bob's blog about marketing, and you give, a nice value. Don't just say, great post, Bob, and here's my link. Say, hey, Bob, I really appreciated, your viewpoint on that. What I think is A, B, and C, and I also found that A and B. Something, provide value. Then when people go and they're looking at your links, maybe they're going to comment on your link, or what's going to happen is they're going to see your comment. They want to find out, okay, well, this guy knows a lot, so I'm going to go check his link out, and they're going to provide some traffic to you. Again, one of the great things about blogs, in theory, they're there forever. So once you've posted it once, it's there forever. So do it on a lot of blogs. Okay, do it over and over and over again. All right, the K, going offline a little bit. Okay, a lot of these are all online, but we're going to go offline. Keep business cards on you. Okay, ready to go. Not only on you, but keep them at home. Make sure you have a supply at home. What I often do is, if I sell something, for example, on eBay, let's say it's a marketing book or a CD or something related to marketing, I put in my actual marketing business card. If they buy a lacrosse book from me, I will put in a lacrosse business card. Okay, and I might also throw in another offer in there as well, maybe a little slip of paper with some other tool that I use that's related to them that they can benefit from in the long time. So keep business cards handy. You never know where you could just leave one. Maybe you're walking around and you see a cork board that has different business cards or has offers. Take one of yours out and stick it there. Okay, some places will allow you to leave business cards places. So put a stack of them there. Ask them first just to make sure that they know and that's acceptable for that, okay? And that it's congruent with their clients. All right, so that business card's ready. All right, what do we go? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're kind of going in threes here with the colors. So let's switch it up. We'll go blue this time. All right. Next one, social network engagement. We'll put in big letters, can't spell there, but value. All right? The goal is always providing value. Liking a post, loving a post, laughing at a post. Those are great. Those show engagement, and maybe those people will start to show up in your thread a little bit more. But when you physically comment on the post, that takes it up many, many notches. So actually comment on the post, provide a good response. Don't just say, hey, great observation. Don't just say, I love it. Provide something maybe of value that gets them to respond back to you or gets them to like your response. Once that happens, you are now engaging with that person more. The likelihood of your physical post showing up on their page has now skyrocketed. It's increased. So social network, provide engagement, and actually provide value in there. Give a good answer. Don't just put your link. Don't spam someone else's post directly with your link. Unless someone physically says, okay, what are you working on? Please share your links below. Don't do it, okay? Don't be the douchebag, okay? So social network engagement and value. All right, so we've got St. Patrick's covered. Aye, right? All right, so again, just to go back and review, we got solo ads, we got teleseminars, webinars, we got pinging and blogging your posts, our blogs posts, we got article writing, we got traffic co-ops, we got review of the products, we got Instagram posts, we got comment on other blogs, keep business cards ready, and social networking engagement, okay? So we're just getting to our last part here with St. Patrick's Day, okay? The D, and again, I mentioned this, I kind of hinted at this before with this one, okay? Demonstrate. Okay, there may be a difference between a demonstration and a review. A review might just be a written post about what you physically found or how you actually succeeded with it. Demonstrate is physically doing it, actually going through and breaking it down and actually using your body, actually using the physical product. So if you're selling a protein powder, for example, or some other capsule, physically show how you make it. Okay, physically show yourself drinking it. Physically show how many you actually take in a certain setting. Okay, for lacrosse, for example, I sell weighted training shafts. Okay, I will physically show myself using the shaft, playing catch or playing wall ball, catch with myself against the wall. With the marketing tools, I physically make a video of me going through the actual member area or the actual software, showing how to, click and add certain things or to create certain content or to add parts and pieces to a blog post, okay? You're actually showing people how to do it, okay? So actually demonstrate the product. Show people how to do it. And again, a lot of these tie in with other things. It could tie into your blog post, and it could tie into what we're gonna get into down here, one of the biggest search engines, okay? Which is the why, which goes on to other things that we talked about above. So demonstrate your product so people can actually see what it actually does, how it actually works, okay? Let's see, one more blue. Don't be afraid to ask. Ask people to share your content. Okay? Put it on there. Tell people to share. Ask people to share. If you provided something, or if I provided, for example, if I provided something, or if you found value in this, please share this below. Okay? If you can benefit from this, or you know someone else who can benefit this, please share with your social network. If we go back to the business cards, you might give someone a business card and they might want nothing to do with your product, but maybe they have a cousin, maybe they have a mom or dad or brother, sister, nephew's cousin's former roommate, whoever it was, they might want or be able to benefit from what you have to offer, okay? So ask others to share. Maybe ask for referrals. This whole thing, the davidgardner.com/traffic secrets. If you don't want the book, if you don't have a business, maybe you know someone who already has a business that it might benefit from this book. Now, I'm not sure why you would watch 25 minutes and 8 seconds into this video to know that this is all about traffic, and why would you watch it if you're not trying to build a business, right? I don't know. Anyway, if you don't have anything to do, or the person doesn't have anything to do with what you are selling them or promoting, ask them if they know someone who does. You know, they might know just one person. That's all it takes is one person. They don't have to give you a list of 15. Maybe they can just give you one, okay? And sometimes one is all it takes. All right, our last one here. Now, look over there. I mean, it's supposed to represent a pot of gold, but it's kind of like burnt orange. But sometimes gold looks dirty. Hopefully it's not fool's gold, right? So our last color here, one of the biggest search engines in existence. Okay? YouTube is not just a video site, it is a search engine. Okay? That means people are searching for things. When they go to google.com, YouTube videos often show up. There might be 1 or 2 sponsored ads, and then you'll see 2 or 3 videos that are existing. The YouTube ads often show up first because, of course, YouTube is owned by Google. So they want to keep people in their sites. Now, YouTube is huge. If you're going to demonstrate your product, put that video on YouTube. If I'm going to review, okay, again, if I review the product, if I demonstrate it, maybe it's something that I'm just talking about, I'm going to have that video on YouTube, and then I'm going to put it on my blog. Then I'm going to ping my blog, okay? Maybe we'll talk about social engaging and networking. Okay, all these things. I'm going to post that blog all over the place. Maybe when I comment on other people's blogs, maybe I take the link from my blog or the link from my YouTube because it's related to that. Okay, if someone is talking about certain lacrosse training, for example, and using wall ball or doing stick drill work, I might link my YouTube ad as my website because when people click on it to find more about me, they're going to go and watch my video, which then has a link to my product. Okay, so it's all about trying to bring people back, trying to engage people. Okay, so again, we have 13. There's 13 strategies here. Okay, there's 13 strategies, and hopefully these colors can show up. Now, does this mean you need to apply them all? No, not at all. You might only do 1 or 2 or 3 of them. Maybe you don't want to engage with anyone and you just want to drive massive, massive traffic, then go with solo ads. Gotta love the beard, huh? If you have no money, which in this day and age, it's March 17th, 2020. So depending on when you're watching this video, if you're watching this current and within the next month or so, there's mass hysteria taking place around the world with things shutting down, businesses not operating, people possibly losing opportunities to work at their actual job and therefore losing salary and losing income. So having something like this as a backup plan is enormous. There's never a better time right now than to start your own business. If you haven't started already, this is a pretty good sign. Okay, this is a pretty good thing. And I'm not trying to provoke hysteria myself. I'm a high school biology teacher. Okay, personally, I think this is going to be just like any other virus where, again, it's going to look like the regular common cold and the regular flu. People are going to get sick. People are going to die if they're already under certain conditions. Okay, if they already have disease, if they already have cancer, if they're elderly, their immune systems are weakened. Okay, so stay healthy. Go through your daily activity. Get some exercise. Get some sunlight when you can. Take some extra vitamin C. Take your vitamins. Eat healthy. You might not be able to go to the fast food restaurants as much. Now, unfortunately, you can't go maybe to the grocery store as much as either, but eat more fruits and vegetables. Increase your protein. Increase your fiber content. Okay, stay healthy. Wash your hands. Okay, a lot of these things, again, I'm not trying to go too much off the topic, but just to say that your future is really in your hands. Because right now, the government is telling you what you can't do. I can't go to work right now. I mean, yeah, technically I can go into the school building, but I don't have students there. Okay, I can send them things through email. I can send them things through through Google, I can maybe create a Google Classroom. I can create YouTube videos. I'm going to create YouTube videos. I may take this, scenario, and I might start my own mini course in chemistry. Okay, I have a couple domain names that I've purchased that have relations to my science classes. And so I will start to do this, and I'll start to generate traffic for me for chemistry. And then I could put a chemistry product on the back end. So there's so many ways that you can actually improve your income and improve your chances. Okay? These are just 13. Russell is going to share a lot more. So when you go to thedavidgardner.com/traffic secrets or click the link below, you're going to get access to, again, someone who's done multi-million-dollar launches, not like history $1 million, just his launches, like within weeks, maybe even days sometimes, maybe even just today, he would probably sell $1 million in products. Okay? So if he can do it, what's to say that you can't do it? You just have to think. You have to expand your mind a little bit. You have to have, an abundance mentality. There is so much out there. I know there's a lot of crap going on in the world right now, but there's still so much more. If you look at any point in history where we've had these down slopes, it's always followed by recovery. Okay? And it's the people who take advantage, and I'm not talking about taking advantage of others, okay, by like gouging your prices. I'm talking about providing benefits to them, providing value to them. Okay, for example, I'm going to do a video after this video, and I'm going to tie in my lacrosse book, and I'm going to give a discount because I know people are struggling. I'm going to give a discount on my book, or what I might do is I might keep the price the same, but send them 2 books, one for them and one for a friend, so that they can, as they're sitting at home over the next 2 months, they can actually get some entertainment and they can maybe get some knowledge and build their skill sets. I'm going to give them value. Okay, that's what you have to do. Keep providing value. Start to implement. Okay, you don't have to do all of them. You have to at least do one. You got to start somewhere. Nothing ever gets done by doing nothing. Okay, one of my favorite quotes is, you get out of it what you put into it. I tell my students that. I tell my players that. I've been coaching for many, many years. I tell my team on my business that. Okay, so all of this, and I live by this. I bust my tail. I work all day at school. Then I come home and I do like my second full-time job, which is building my business on top of taking care of 3 kids as a single dad. So you have to go through. Are there going to be times of struggle? Hell yeah. Are there going to be times of failure? Of course. That's absolute. That's certain. But are you going to see some successes if you refuse to quit? I guarantee you probably will. Okay. I can't guarantee what you'll make, but if you refuse to quit, you'll continue to see some success. So again, thedavidgardner.com /traffic secrets. Okay, I want to go over those bonuses one more time, but again, you can see those in the other video. If you buy Russell's book, okay, Russell's book, Traffic Secrets, is going to set you back $9.95 USA, okay, or USD, US dollars. If you live in the US, that's what it's going to cost. If you live international, it may cost more than that. Okay, it's a hardcover book. So think about the price of a hardcover book. If you go into a Barnes & Noble or a Borders or whatever bookstore exists these days near you, even a used bookshop might be $6, $7. I love going to the thrift store. Okay, go to the thrift store. You can get them for $1 or $2. And a lot of people have given up on their dreams, and then they sent them. Or maybe they started late. Maybe they passed on, and their family was like, "What's this? We're not going to use this. I already have a job, so why build my own business?" So $9.95. Again, what I'm going to give you for that, number one, my first bonus. Again, I've been marketing since 2009, at least starting with courses. I've done eBay and things like that before then. But in 2009 is really when I started to jump in. And so I have notebook after notebook after notebook. I pulled out a stack. Literally, it's about this big. It's about 10 notebooks at least. Okay, with courses that I've purchased, videos I've watched, notes I've taken. I'm going to hook you up with the notes. Okay, I'm going to take pictures of the notes, so it's going to be my physical writing. I might turn some into audios. Okay, that will just depend on time, and I'll continue to drip those out to you. So you're going to get access to 10 years of content that I've gone through and I've learned from to generate some of these strategies that I've done. The value on that is thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay, some of it was membership sites that I paid yearly. Some of it was mastermind groups I belonged to. Some of it was courses I paid for. well over $50,000 worth of information. Okay, well over $50,000 without a doubt. Okay, that's the first bonus, just for spending less than $10. And you're going to get Russell's book. Russell's book's going to be delivered to you with massive content on traffic generation. Now, it does not matter what business you work. It does not matter if you have a brick and mortar store. It does not matter if you have an online business. It does not matter if you're selling pills. It doesn't matter if you're an adult store selling thrills. I don't know. There's a method in there that you can find and you can jump onto and you can take ownership of, and you can start to get more traffic to your site, especially when people are in hysteria and wanting to know how to run their business and get customers in. So there's going to get lots of value there. So that's bonus number one. It's huge, okay? Bonus number two, instead of just hearing from Russell and myself, I'm going to hook you up with Traffic Generation Club Silver Level. And so this is from other major marketers over the last 10, 15 years that have also provided content in how they generate and of how they've created $1 million businesses. Okay, so you're going to get access to that for free. So that's number two. Okay, number three, I am going to physically review your website or your product. Maybe it's your storefront. If you can tell me some of it about your store and your business, we'll communicate. I will help get you to the next step. Okay, I will help recommend suggestions how you can go about improving your chances of continuing to be successful in the business industry. Okay, that's number three. Number four, with all of this that's going on, mass hysteria, we're going to be stuck hanging out at home, reduced transportation, reduced travel, but in 4, 5, 6 months, hopefully everything is back to normal and you're going to want to get out. You're going to maybe want to see a different part of the country, maybe a different part of the world. Okay, over 50 possible options I have to choose from that I'm going to send in, not going to send you, but I'm going to pay for your hotel stay. And that's valued at up to $1,500 that covers the actual hotel stay. Now, what you would be responsible for are the hotel taxes and the government taxes, which may be about $10 to $20 per day. So if you think about it, if you can get a vacation over to Thailand and only have to spend about $150 total, okay, just for the stay, that's insane, okay? If you can't get overseas, maybe you just want to drive there, we have plenty available in the United States as well, because you would be responsible for your transportation. You're also responsible for your food and other activities that you do there. I'm just giving you the hotel stay, okay? So that's number four. Now, my whole goal, like I said, I love contests. I love winning. I love being competitive. I played college sports. Again, I published a book in the lacrosse industry, and I love being competitive. I love getting on a leaderboard, and I love winning contests and prizes. Okay, I've won strategy sessions with Dagan Smith. Part of those details I'm going to share with you in that first bonus. I've won iPads from Omar Martin. I won the trip to Kenya with Russell Brunson. Okay, so there's a lot that's in here. Okay, I got my trip covered in the business that I work with, the Now Lifestyle. I got my, not the transportation, I paid for my transportation, but my ticket to the event, it was a $1,000 event. I got that taken care of when we had our first national event because, again, I was one of the leaders. I was one of the top producers. So the name of it, the top producer, I have some strategies from a course I took called the Top Producer Formula. That's inside bonus number one as far as traffic generation. So chock full. So let's run down through this one more time to really get it stuck in your head. Okay, our St. Patrick's Day Traffic Secrets, basically just overview. Now, what I'm also going to be doing over the next 20 days, this contest is running 20 days. Okay, I'm going to take these 13 and I have 7, I got more listed over here. Okay, I do have some more listed that I didn't put in, but these, as far as the letters, this is how this fit to be St. Patrick's Day. So, number one, solo ads. That's where you buy traffic from someone else to send to your link. Okay. Number two, teleseminars and webinars. This is where you can get on a live call with a group, or you can partake in it or send someone to it, and or watch it on your computer screen. Now, as no one's traveling around, webinars are going to be crucial instead of going to hotel meetings. So people that have webinar software are going to make a killing, and or they're going to make their name known. A lot of companies, for example, Zoom is providing free webinar software, for example, to schools and universities so that they can do online webinars for their classes, okay? So webinars are going to be huge. They're going to make their names from that, okay? Pinging and blogging, that's where you're going to take your link and your blog title and you're going to put it on a website and they're going to blast it out to all of these bots and servers and crawlers. They're going to recognize that you have new fresh content That means you're active, and that means maybe you're likely to climb up into the search rankings. Article writing, whether it's an e-zine, whether it's a newspaper or magazine, they're always looking for content to fill up their papers, and a lot of times you can do it for free. Go to ezinearticles.com and you can start adding your own content. You are probably knowledgeable in something that someone else is probably wanting to know about, and they'll find your things because, again, they're going to get higher rankings because it's a mass-produced thing. Okay, the traffic co-op and a rotator, that's where a lot of people pool their resources to increase the amount of clicks for a lower price, and then you rotate through those clicks. So it's great for team building, okay? Great for other people that just want to share. Even if they're not on your team, you can get more clicks for less money. So just think about that, okay? They don't necessarily have to be on your team. They might be in the same business, and as long as the whole business is working, if you're in network marketing or MLM, that's the key thing. You want the whole business because more people are going to know about it. Review the product. Provide content. Provide something valuable on there, okay? So that people will see that and then find a way to come back. Maybe it's even just through an Amazon link, okay? Maybe you've reviewed the product and you have an Amazon affiliate link, and so maybe you're going to create some commissions that way. Instagram posts or ads, and whether it's, again, social media, Facebook, so on and so forth, provide some value. Provide value, provide curiosity, provide personality. Okay, I'm going to probably post a picture like this today with this goofy little beard. Okay, provide things that make people engaged and like your post, maybe comment on your post so that more of your posts start to show up, but you want to have some call to action. Commenting on other blogs. Leave your link. Whether or not the search engines are following it or not, it's still important and still valuable. If you can leave your link there, if someone likes your comment, they may check you out and click your link. Now, make sure it's a value-laden comment. Don't just put nice post or great or thanks. Provide something of value in there, okay? Keep your business cards ready. Whether they are on yourself and in your wallet that you can hand them out, if you can stick them up, got a orange beard going my lip here. Maybe you can hang them up in a store. If you find a cork board, put them in with your products. Like I said, I put them in every single book. If someone buys, for example, I sell a lacrosse novel that I did not write, I put a picture, or actually it's an ad for my book. I have a color printed ad for my book. I put in a sticker sometimes, usually when they buy the book, but I also put in an ad for the book, but I put in my business card, and then I sell software or promote software. It's not mine, but I promote software as an affiliate for a digital storage company, and I have an ad that focuses on lacrosse and not losing your lacrosse memories and your lacrosse videos, okay? So I give multiple options for them to find me and come back to me, okay? So business cards and other things to send people when they buy your stuff. Social networking and engage. Again, provide value. Answer and leave comments on their posts, but make sure it provides value. Don't be the douchebag at the party that just puts your own link when someone asks a question. Maybe provide an answer and then say, hey, if you want to find out more, you can PM me or DM me, depending on what the lingo is. Or you could write a comment. Now, if you're engaged with that person already, it's usually pretty good and usually acceptable after you've engaged, after you've known them for a while. Maybe you then say, you write the comment on their page. Excuse me for a second, I got orange flying all over the place. You leave a comment on their page or their social media post, and then what you do is you go, maybe then now send them a private message to say, hey, just want to follow up on the comment I made on your post. This is what I found, A, B, and C. This is the service. You can check it out. Let me know if you have any questions, then leave them the link. Okay, just don't spam right off the bat, okay? So D, the demonstrate. I believe we got through them all. Demonstrate the product. Physically show how it works. Break it down, open it up, use it, show the video, show how you tie it together, put it together, use it, sling it, throw it, eat it, consume it, the results you got from it, whatever. Show the actual product. Go online, show the software, how it works, how things get uploaded, how things get downloaded, how things get tweaked, sent out, whatever you're using, demonstrate it. Ask others to share. You might not have a communication with someone who wants anything to do with what you're doing, but they might know someone else who wants what you need. Okay, so ask them to share. Put it in your comments of your post. If you found value, please share. Okay, if you found value in this, please share this with your network. And then finally, one of the hugest ones, YouTube. Make lots of videos like I'm doing here, post it on YouTube, send it around, then tie it in, send it on your email, embed it into your blog, and then ping the blog. Okay, then post it on different networks. Share it, share it, share it. Always provide value. The more value you provide in the front, the more financial gain you are likely to get in the back. Again, I make no guarantees of how much. You might actually lose money in the process, but I guarantee if you don't do any of these strategies, you're not going to get any customers to your business, okay? Pick one and maybe master it. If you are on a budget and you have some money, go solo ads. Maybe do some Facebook advertising. Okay, be very careful though, because you can quickly lose money in Facebook ads. I would recommend solo ads first, because you know you're going to get some clicks. Look at their reviews. Make sure the review on that person shows that maybe people are getting sales, that people are benefiting, people are getting good opt-ins. So make sure you know that. Maybe find someone that's in your team or in the industry that you're using, communicate with them, ask them what they use for traffic. They might be able to share their traffic provider if they get good results, okay? So we are 45 minutes into this. 45 minutes. So I want to congratulate you. Take my hat off, but my beard would fly all over the place. Hats off to you, okay? So 45 minutes in, go to thedavidgardner.com/traffic secrets right now. It's only going to cost you $9.95. The other two bonuses, okay? The other two bonuses. If you take one of the upgrades, I highly recommend taking the audio upgrade so that today, as soon as you buy this, you can get the audio and you can start listening to the book or the books. Okay, I highly recommend. I'm going to get the box set, which has the newly updated version of his first book, .com Secrets, second book, Expert Secrets, and also includes, the Traffic Secrets book. But a fourth book that's not going to be released in the stores is called Unlock the Secrets, and it kind of goes through. So the fourth book is like the thing that kind of like holds it all together and brings it all together, and how to implement all of them together. Because if you have each individual book, they're all amazing strategies. But then when you get all three, you're kind of like, all right, well, how do I implement them into my blog? And how do I implement them into, creating my tribe and things like that? So that last book, they've gone through and it basically formulates the way to do it. So if you take any of the upgrades, I got, one more guaranteed bonus. I'm going to send you a physical copy of my book, The $2 Secret, which is a major strategy that I actually picked up from Russell and Mike Filsame, another huge marketer, when I was listening to one of their audios as I was mowing the lawn one day. And the idea clicked in my head. I'm like, this is genius, because this is one of the traffic strategies that brings people back to your businesses over and over and again, and it has withstood the test of technology. So if technology breaks down, this is still something that you can go through and forward, assuming you take the right precautions. But I'm going to send you a physical copy of that book. It also has, again, 13 other strategies that I use and ways to build your business. Okay, it also has a section for journaling. I find when you write things down and you actually write down your goals or write down your tasks that you can check off, you're going to see that progress. Again, you get out of it what you put into it. So here we are. Before we're getting to the 50-minute mark, we're at about 48 minutes. thedavidgardner.com/traffic secrets. Keep following along. If you have not yet already, make sure you could just also go to thedavidgardner.com with nothing else on it. Get on my email list, because I'm going to continue to follow up these steps. When I create a blog post, I often will email my list so you can find updates. And what I said before, we have 13 here, 13 different strategies. I have more listed. I know it's kind of hard to see, but I have a list this big written small, and then I have a smaller list that I wrote with bigger letters. So I have more that I came up with, about 25, but over the next 20 days of this contest, every day I'm going to create a video showing one of the traffic strategies, okay, and implementing and showing examples, showing where you can get the resources and showing how to do it. So if you're on my list, congratulations and thank you. I want to thank you for spending 49 minutes of your life with me today on St. Patrick's Day, or whatever day is you're watching, because one of the beauties about YouTube or the blog is that this post, I created it once, it can generate traffic forever. Okay, so that's another huge strategy and huge technique and tip that you need to keep in mind. If you don't take any action, you don't get any results. Okay, as I said before a few times, I'll say it again, you get out of it what you put into it. So right now I want you to click that button below or go to thedavidgardner.com/traffic secrets and pick up Russell Brunson's Traffic Secrets book today. It's only going to cost you $9.95. My goal, I want to give you all a 6th bonus. Okay, the sixth bonus, if I end up in the top 10, okay, my goal is to be top 10 in his contest. If I get top 10, I'm going to be able to go to a mastermind with him and some of the other top 10 earners where we're going to share, we're going to mastermind, we're going to get strategies, and I'm going to have my notepad there ready and my notebook, and I'm going to bring that back and share it with you. So I want you to help me out, and I want to help you out, okay? It's going to be a win-win situation here. So that sixth bonus is like an extra star, okay? I got to put like a little asterisk next to it. So that's only if I'm top 10 will I go on that trip. So right now you have 13. Even if you only follow this, even if you do the luck of the Irish and only go with 13 strategies, this could keep you busy for the rest of your marketing career. Forever, yes, only 13. You could probably just go with the top 5. Okay, solo ads, teleseminars, pinging your posts, article writing, and traffic co-ops. Even just 5 of them. Okay, I just randomly picked the first 5, but those 5 right there are things that can keep you busy. Some of them require finances. If you don't have finances, go to article writing. Okay, review products, do Instagram, that's all free. Commenting on blogs is free. Business cards will cost you a little bit up front, but you can usually get it pretty cheap. Social network posts, free. Demonstrating a product, free. Asking others to share your content, free. YouTube, free. Okay? Pinging, free. Sending someone to a teleseminar. If you're an affiliate, sending them to the teleseminar, free. You might have to have bought the product. You might belong to the company, and there's a monthly fee. Okay? But really, the top 2, if you did social media ads, you'd have to charge that. Okay? So this is just the beginning. Okay? This is the beginning. I want to send my lucky Irish vibes out to you. Okay? I want you to get that pot of gold. It might not look like gold, but I want you to get that pot of gold and have the luck of the Irish here. Okay? From 2020 forward, your future is in your hands. You know that the government has shut people down. Maybe jobs and your boss has told you not to come into work and you're out of luck, and maybe even that you can apply for unemployment. That sucks. Okay, that really sucks. I'm very fortunate right now to be a teacher because contractually, we even have, I believe someone said we even have a clause in our contract for quarantine. We have a quarantine clause. So because people are on quarantine and because we're kind of not teaching, we still contractually get paid. I still get health insurance. So I feel horrible for the people right now that don't. I feel horrible. Even my girlfriend works in the dental field. She is not going to be going to work. They're going to be shutting their practice down for the time being, but only for people that have an emergency cases. Toothaches, maybe bad, maybe a chip or break. So she's going to be out a lot of hours. Okay, that's a major stress on her. It's a major stress on her life, providing for her own bills in her apartment, providing for her children. Okay, so we need every one of us needs to take the future in our hands. We need to take action. There's so much out there. There's probably so much that you have in your knowledge base. You have something that you know about that maybe I don't know about. You have something that there are thousands of people around the world that are at home on their computers all the time searching for. Be the person that they find. Okay? Create YouTube videos. Create blog posts. Share social networks. Be the person. Become the expert. I highly recommend that you upgrade to the box set. I'm going to pick up that box set today. And you'll see videos of me unboxing the box set and talking about the box set. I'll do this. This is going to be evergreen stuff. So my bonuses are going to be evergreen as well. Okay, my bonuses will be evergreen. And so all you have to do, it all starts with just $9.95. Okay, Russell Brunson is a freaking genius. He's been doing this stuff since, I believe he said in the video last night, since 2004. Okay, I got into the game as far as marketing around 2009. He is way above where I am. Okay, but I've implemented a lot of his strategies to become successful, and I continue to grow. I struggled a lot in the beginning. Okay, and I apologize, my fan might kick on here. I'm working in the basement. I got a whiteboard here. I'm taking action. This is something I actually found this on Craigslist. Someone was giving it away for free. Search on Craigslist, see what people are getting away for free, and see if you can maybe then resell it. Okay, there's always ways. You got to get your mind clicking. Okay, there's so many ways you can take care of yourself. Again, the future is in your hands. Don't wait for handouts. Take some constant action. Take it starting today. $9.95 anywhere in the US. Again, it might be more if you're international. My bonuses will apply regardless of where you live. Okay? Doesn't matter what part of the world you live, I will send you my book if you take an upgrade and get the audio. Okay? You got to buy one of the audios. You got to buy one of the upgrades because I only get like $1. I get a $1 commission off this. If you upgrade, I'm just throwing this out as a disclaimer, as an affiliate of ClickFunnels and as an affiliate of Traffic Secrets, I get a commission. And so I will be using part of that commission to pay to send your book anywhere in the world. Okay? The davidgardner.com/traffic secrets. We're now 55 minutes and 19 seconds into this. I want to say kick some ASS. Get the luck of the Irish going with you. I'm actually mostly Irish, truly, okay? I do have red hair. It looks a little gray and brown now, but I am Irish. Luck necessarily just doesn't fly your way. You have to create your own luck, okay? By doing all of these, not even all of them, just doing some of these strategies, you are going to look lucky because people are going to see you from the outside in, and they're going to see, oh, look at the success he's having. Look at how he's getting leads. Look how he got on the leaderboard. It's because you took the action. This stuff does not happen automatically. You have to act on it. Again, you get out of it what you put into it. Thank you so much for watching this. 56 minutes. You're awesome. You're a rock star. Go to thedavidgardner.com/traffic secrets right now or click that link below and get your book. It's just $9.95. You're going to be amazed by what Russell shares and how you can implement this. Again, a lot of this stuff's free. Free is good. You can start to build for free. Take action. We'll talk to you later.